This little demonstration is about the regions and the waterways of Israel. So it's an activity suitable for kindergarten, not always, but sometimes in kindergarten, and stage 1. So year 1 and year 2, and beyond if they've not encountered it before. So it's simply introducing this idea to them so that they can come back and work with this. It has the regions, mainly the regions and the waterways. So the regions are all named underneath actually. So this one says Galilee. This is the region of Galilee, the region where Mary lived in Nazareth and close to the Sea of Galilee there. Then you have Samaria, which is an area between Galilee and Judea. Judea is quite a large area there. That's Judea. Then you have Perea. So these are all mentioned in the Bible. Then you have here this waterways, and on the back you can see that's where the Lake Galilee is, the Sea of Galilee, the Jordan River, and the Dead Sea. And this is the Mediterranean, of course, the Mediterranean Sea. And this large piece, let's see if I can get it out. There you go. It actually has the Decapolis and Idumea down at the bottom of the country. So that's what's in the puzzle. The little children won't be able to read those words, and that's okay. They can still be introduced to them verbally, and then they can work with them. So the booklet, what does it say here? It actually goes like this. Today we're going to look at the regions and the waterways of the land of Israel. It's the land where Jesus lived, as you know. So here on the side we've got the Mediterranean Sea, a large blue piece here that's representing the Mediterranean Sea. Then you've got the region of Galilee just here, where there is Nazareth, where Mary lived and the angel came. So running through the land you've got a long waterway, that's the Jordan River, and at the top you've got the Sea of Galilee, and down at the bottom you've got the Dead Sea, where there is so much salt in it because it's way below normal sea level and nothing can survive there. And you can't even drown in it because the salt keeps you floating. You have the area of Judea here, and you have the area of Samaria here. And as I said before, Galilee is here where Jesus was living for a lot of his life. So he would go through Samaria often when he went down to Jerusalem. Then you have the area called Perea. And down here, it's an area called Idumea. And this is Decapolis up here, which means 10 towns actually. So these are all parts that you can take out. There you go, you can lift them out, and if you can read, you can see the names written on the back there. So we're going to see. I'm going to ask you, a few of you, to come up and see if you'd like to pick out the right part. So let's say, Mary, would you like to come up here, and would you like to take out the part that's Galilee, that's like pale green? And then put it back in again. And so the children come up and they actually get to see what that is and how to put it back. Now, John, would you like to come up and pick out what's the Mediterranean? And he'll probably realize this is the Mediterranean and he'll pick that up and put it back. And so on. So you can ask, would somebody like to pick up that long piece of water that's got the River Jordan and the Dead Sea and the Sea of Galilee at the top. And they just get used to doing that. Okay, so this is something you can work with on your own in choice time. You can actually see if you can remember the names of the places. You can also do other works with this. You can colour in the little map that we have available. You can put it in your scrapbook and actually colour in the different parts of the land of Israel, the different regions. What other things can they do? And the other things that you can do, of course, is perhaps to revisit the globe and work out where you live and where Jesus lived and think about how tiny his land is. You might want to work with the raised map of Israel, which we've worked with before. And you might even want to visit the Good Shepherd or the found sheep in choice time. But I'd like you to start with doing something with the regions for today, either colouring in or taking turns to work with the puzzle.